Salmon fishing on the middle reaches of the Rakaia. The 20th of January. The river's had a freshen it this week. It's altered my pool a wee bit. Don't know if it's had a detrimental effect yet, but the tail of it looks a bit different. Just going to work my way down to the tail, take a cast, have a step, have a cast, take a step. It's about 5:30 in the morning. River's looking good. All I need now is some fish line on here. The first run through the pool was always the most exciting for the day. In case there's a fish or two that have been resting in here overnight. And that's what happened one morning when I got a limit bag. Fish down through it and hooked 3. Lost the first one, which appeared to be a good fish. Had it on for about 7 or 8 minutes before the hooks pulled out. Struggled to get him up to the surface to have a good look at it. And I caught 2 others after that. The same first run down through the pool. So I obviously stumbled on a run of fish, which is what you always hope for. You stumble on some fish. It only takes 1 fish to make your day. Just be careful with these plants behind me. They don't hook up my line and give me an overrun. So casting out, taking up half a turn of slack, or a turn of the handle, take up that slack, then just let my spinner swing through the hole, and I can feel it tapping on the bottom and feel the spinner working through the pool. Let it straighten up and then just retrieve it slowly along the edge again, because just every now and then you get a fish that has followed your spinner across the pool and chases it up along the edge before it snaps it. When I'm fishing at mouth of Waimak, it's just nuts when you see what some of the other anglers are using, and the little thought and the little care that has gone into the gear, the terminal end. You spend all those hours fishing, but you're pretty much wasting your time. So, as you see anglers, the top anglers, always thinking about their tackle, their spinner, their hooks, whether they're shining them up or replacing the dull one, changing dull hooks. You never know when that fish is going to bite. You want to make it count. And it doesn't matter what you do, you're always going to lose the odd fish, but you've got to give yourself every chance to getting that fish. So I'm just casting out, letting it swing into the bank here. Nice wee edge along here, and just retrieving back along the edge. The best part of this pool is another 20 metres downstream, but I'll fish it thoroughly. See my rod tip there, kicking around. Now, I can feel the difference between the spinner tapping on the stones and the action of my spinner. So even I can feel my rod looks like it's kicking around all over the show. Most of that is the action of my spinner. It's just the occasional tap from a stone. So that leads me to believe that my spinner's down near the bottom. That's also giving me good action. You need to be in the hit zone, and you need to entice the bite. So I've got both things going for me at the moment. All I need is a fish. We're in. Oh, he just got off. Well, there's one in there after all. Bugger. Yeah, check those hooks. Bugger. There's one in there after all. Oh, just give it a wee moment for that fish to rest. See my green spinner in the water there. Unfortunately, the green that I use is no longer on the market. Run. Run. He's in that fast water too, so I'm going to have to follow him. See if I can keep him in this pool. Not giving him too much, just gonna, he wants to come back into the pool. Let him come back into the pool if he wants to. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to walk him back up the river. If he wants to. Out of that fast water. The salmon will let you do this. So, just walking him back upstream, out of that fast water to the top of the pool where I can go about trying to land him. Okay, he's coming up, he's behaving well. He's taking a bit of line, he's off on a run. Important not to panic. Trust your gear, and just, like I said, new hooks, new line. If the fish isn't hooked properly, then it's not your fault. You've done everything in your power to maximise your chances of landing the fish. So I'm walking them back upstream. Just as the sun comes up over the horizon. He's away. Seems like a full little bite coming out. The problem I've got with this hole is there's not many beaches to land a fish. The fish is starting to panic a wee bit now. It's important to take your time. It's important to take your time. It's coming to this quiet edge. I'm just going to walk him up. Keep going up to the top of the pool. I think he's a big fish. Okay, so I've walked him up 30 metres, 30 metres from where I hooked him. Okay, like I said, there's a very awkward hole to pull a fish out of. If he wants to run, let him run. Okay, you don't want to come out of that main flow, so good fish in terms of fighting power. And yeah, they've been resting up all night. Oh, he looks a reasonable one. Okay, I don't want to get too far down in this water. This is a problem I have in this hole. It's a real mungle to try and land a fish here. Side strain, try and get him out of that current. Didn't appear very big when I hooked him. I still don't think he is, but fresh. Yes. There's a weight. Time to turn him again. Out of that current. No, they don't like coming out of that current. Not to panic. Just try and take your time and not force the issue. Salmon normally don't have a lot of stamina. But when you can't use the current in your favour, they can just hang in there and not do much. So he's just using that fast water to take line. He's not really exerting himself, so I've got to try and change my tactics. If I can get him into this edge. Just don't want to come through that fast water, and none of them have wanted to come up through here. A bit different from fighting them out at the Waimat mouth, that's for sure. And a bit of water like this. Now I'll walk down a bit with him again and make him use his own energy. There he is out there, so he's still a bit. Need to get him into that quiet water. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't want to come out through this, out of that flat water on the other side there. That's where I want him, into here. I want him to here. Yes. What a job. Not in here now. There he is. That's a nice fish. Yeah, looks about somewhere around that 12-15 pound mark. That's retiring to let me do that. It's all about leverage here. I haven't got much. I've got no room to apply a side strain. It's hooked on the corner of his mouth. I'm just walking back up. I might just have a wee spot here. I can keep him out of this hard water. Oh, this is a strong fish. It's still downstream from me. I don't want that. I want him opposite me. Side straining. Not trying to lift him out of the water. Give him a little. Every time he makes one of those runs, he's going to be tiring himself. Everyone seems to be getting a little bit weaker. They don't like the stones on their bellies. This is my spot. Where I'm standing is where I want to get him. It's my best shot. Don't force him. Don't force him. He's getting tired now, so... Here we go, here we go. Here we go. Shot here. I'm giving him a bit, but I'm not giving him heaps. Let him tire himself out there. There he is, a nice fish. Oh, beautiful with fat wee fish. Oh yeah. Got him. Yeah, he's mine. He's mine. Right, he's never going to get off. Yeah, that's a beautiful 14 pounder, probably. And that zeddy was never coming out. So, what a chunky little fish. Oh, yeah, 14, 15 maybe. Man, that's a good condition fish though. He took that well. That's a prime salmon. Yeah, stoked. Beauty. What a beauty.